Hello. How are y'all doing? Okay, I know it's been a while, it's been 2 months. But in my defense, the game was low-key way too dry for me to do anything on it, and I also had no idea what I could do. I was thinking about a video on how to solo access denied with no counter kit, but that's overdone, so I was thinking about something else and I came up with how to run keycards in the most efficient way. So I guess here's my new video and I hope you're gonna enjoy it. So currently on Blackout there's 6 ways to grant keycards, with the first way being green keycards in Metro, the second one being military NPC drops, the third one being purple container crates, the fourth one being cross-district delivery, which gives you a guaranteed green card and purple, the fifth one being vulture and rebel raids, which have a small chance to drop you keycards in their loot crates, and the sixth one is Scourge. Well, now let's go over each method and we'll determine which one is the best to grant keycards in general on Blackout. Alright, so we're gonna be going over the first method on how to get keycards, which is green keycards. I know, a keycard to get over key count sounds a bit weird, but trust me, it's good. So basically you first need to get a green keycard, and to get a green keycard, there's multiple ways that I'll go around later in the video. So to first start a green raid in the Metro, you need the green keycard. I'll show y'all later in the video how to get green keycards, but once you start the raid, there's gonna be around 20 NPCs that'll spawn. You need to kill those NPCs. Why? Because they're military NPCs, and those military NPCs can drop you keycards, varying from purples to reds. After you kill every single NPC in the green, loot them, and when you loot them, take their keycards. And now as you can see, just from looting the military NPCs, I've gotten an orange keycard and a red keycard. After you're done killing them, get a gas mask and enter the main area of the green, which is the loading zone. When you enter the loading zone, go to the right side of it and you should find a small entry where you can slide through it. As soon as you're inside that area, you will find 2 green crates. Those 2 green crates are the main part of the green. They give you the most keycards. What you're gonna have to do is that you're gonna loot those green crates. And after you're done looting the main area, just get out of it because your gas mask will not survive since it's a level 6 gas area, and wait for the timer to run out. And then, as soon as the door opens, just go back to Scourge and stash your keycards in the terminal you will find there. Alright, so now for the second method, which is military NPCs, I'll recommend killing the NPCs from Cargo Ambush, green keycards, as well as the one you'll find in Access Denied, because they can drop keycards, which comes in pretty handy. The task you're currently watching me complete on screen is Cargo Ambush. For Cargo Ambush, you can find it at any broker. You don't need anything to start it. As long as you have a kit to kill the military NPCs, you should be fine. And it gives you keycards in the crate, and you can also drop keycards from the military NPCs, and as you can see, I just dropped an orange keycard from one. After you're done looting most of the military NPC corpses, just go to the crate, open it, and you should be able to find a keycard in it if you're lucky enough. And well, after you're done with your cargo ambush, just stash your keycards if you got any, and go back to the broker so you can validate your task. And now for the third method, which is purple container crates, you can get green keycards inside of purple crates as well. So just go ahead, open a purple in Metro, and you should be able to find a green keycard if you're lucky enough. It's around a 10% chance, so don't expect to get one every time. And now for this next method, which is cross-district deliveries, you're gonna need 20 influence. Why? Because you're gonna go see a contractor, and you're gonna request a cross-district delivery. Usually I'd recommend using the contractor you will find at Ruins if you capture the zone, because it's the one that has the least distance between each cross-district delivery you're gonna order. And now, as soon as you get to a contractor, order your cross-district delivery. He should ping you on the map where it's gonna land, and just go to it and grab the keycards. When you arrive at your cross-district delivery, you should be finding a case which has a guaranteed purple and a green keycard. Take those and stash them. And now for the fifth method, which is Vulture and Rebel raids. You can get keycards from them, and you can get every single keycard in the game, ranging from a purple to a red. All you have to do is open the crates at the end of the raid and you should be able to get any keycards, if you're lucky enough, again. And as you can see here, I did get a red and a blue in the same crate in a Rebel raid. And now for this next method we're going to be going on, it is Scourge. Scourge is an NPC you're going to find in Metro at the left side of loading zone. If you go and talk to him, he's gonna ask you for $500 so you can go inside his arena and fight. You're gonna go through 15 waves of NPCs, and after you go through these 15 waves of NPCs, you will get two choices. Either you will get a Rand Breaker or a green keycard. And what interests us here is the green keycard. I won't be going over in depth on how to beat Scourge Arena, but it's pretty easy. As long as you have a sledgehammer and the katana for the last operator, you should be fine. I might make a video on how to complete Scourge successfully, if y'all want that. And when you get your green keycard, stash it for later use. And now let's go over the last method, which is green airdrops. Basically, green airdrops can give you every single keycard in the game, ranging from a purple to a red. To get a green flare, you need to go do an orange lab raid, and you should be able to loot one of the crates, and again, if you're lucky enough, because they're pretty rare. As soon as you get one, you need to be in a 16 pop server, and as soon as you're in a 16 pop server, go to a place that has a red cross and shoot the flare. Now, when you shoot the flare in the air, a plane is gonna come and drop the flare on you. When you get the flare, you're gonna need two purples as well as lockpicks so you can open the flare. As soon as you open the flare, use your purples to open the two compartments which contain the most keycards. And then it's pretty simple forward, just stash your keycards and you're done. And now let's see what's the best method to grind all of the different keycards on Blackout. So the first method we reviewed was green keycards. Green keycards are extremely good because there is military NPCs in the green keycards, and those military NPCs can give you all of the keycards in the game, and you have the two green crates which can also give you every single keycard in the game, with a high chance of giving you reds, oranges, and high tier keycards. I would rate it a solid 9 out of 10. The second method we reviewed was military NPCs. So military NPCs have a low chance of dropping keycards, but usually it's low tier keycards, so basically a lot of purples and blues. And it's one of the most unreliable ways of getting keycards. It's a good one if it's a secondary one, but as a main way, I wouldn't recommend it. I would give it a 6 out of 10. The third method we reviewed was purple container crates, and to be honest, there's not much to say about them. I would put them pretty low on a 2 out of 10 because the only keycard they can drop is green one, and it's a very low chance. The fourth method on this list was cross-district deliveries, and for cross-district deliveries I would rate them a 4 out of 10 because of the fact they only give greens and purples, which aren't pretty useful. The green is really good, but the purple is kinda useless, so I would rate it a 4 out of 10, especially considering you need 20 influence to start it, and you might get killed while going to it. Also, people can steal your keys, so it's kinda bad. And now for the fifth method, which is faction raids. They are kind of difficult to rate, because faction raids in pure keycards are really bad, but the fact they also give you 25 influence as well as $25,000 with maybe a small chance of getting keycards is really good. But if it's strictly in terms of keycards, it's a 4 out of 10. Now for the sixth method, which is Scourge. Scourge is insanely good. It gives you a ton of EXP, it gives you money, it also allows you to level up your melee weapons, and you can get a Rand Breaker or a green keycard. The green keycard is the best part of it. It takes around 2 minutes and 30 seconds to complete, and it's fairly easy, so Scourge is definitely one of the best methods of getting one keycard, which is the green one, I would rate it a solid 10 out of 10 because it has no flaws. And now lastly, what's the best method to grind keycards? I would say it purely depends on what you prefer, but this is my take on it. The best way to grind keycards is to go grind Scourge, get 20 green keycards, and then stash them, which is the max of green keycards you can stash. As soon as you're done stashing the 20 green keycards, go and do every single one of them. Green keycards can give you a ton of keycards when you actually think about it, because you can kill the military NPCs and loot them, and you have the 2 green crates at the end that you can loot, which can drop you high tier keycards. By the way, the more stars the server has, the better the quality of the keycards you will get in the military NPCs. And so just keep doing that over and over again, and quickly, after around 30 greens, you should have a full stash of keycards. Anyways, that's all for this video. I am sorry if the quality isn't the best, I am sorry if it took that long to release. I just couldn't edit it properly. I had some corruptions issues and I had to edit it all over again twice, so I was pretty demotivated. Anyways, have a good day, enjoy your holidays, and Happy New Year to everyone.